Kevin Durant officially joined the craze sweeping the entire US. He officially took up the fastest growing sport in the country, pickleball. Seeing a 7-foot KD on a pickleball court is never going to make sense. But Giannis was actually the first 7-footer to take up the sport. He did it last year along with the Milwaukee Bucks. This sport is becoming really popular amongst the 1%ers of the US. They're not taking up golf or tennis. You'll see celebrities like Bill Gates, Leonardo DiCaprio, Stephen Colbert, Michael Phelps all playing the sport. It's become a social sport played in club settings like luxury resorts in the Hamptons or Beverly Hills. Think of it as a mini form of doubles tennis on a court that's a quarter of the size of a tennis court. It's like a mashup of tennis, ping pong, and badminton. When it comes to revenue, that means these clubs can get more paying players on these mini courts than having just 2 people or 4 people on a tennis court. The reason it's so popular is that it's easier. The fence is lower, there's less running, and so it's less physically demanding, but lots of banter goes on, so a lot of basketball players like to take it up. I saw this post about KD wearing his best Travis Scott shoes on the court. These are like $1,000 plus shoes. This is completely normal in pickleball. Part of the whole appeal of pickleball is people actually dressing well when they go out to play, because most of the rich go for cocktails right after on the porch. Think of this sport as becoming like the new status symbol sport, and people are spending up to $45,000 to create their own home courts. Giannis even tweeted that he wanted to create his own home court. The sport has so much potential for revenue that it's got its own league called Major League Pickleball, and one of their prominent investors was Bucks owner Mark Lazary. He actually said that he spent just under $1 million to invest in the team. So going back to this Kevin Durant clip, it's very likely he was just hanging around some of his business buddies and they got him into the sport. But what people forget is getting someone like Kevin Durant to play the sport gets massive views. His clip went viral. This is amazing for the growth of the sport. Now this is complete speculation, but celebrities don't just do random things. There's always a strategic direction with what they're doing. My guess is that KD is going to be an investor of some sort in the sport. We know that you could buy a team under $1 million. He could be going that route. He also has his investment company called 35 Ventures. So for example, we saw Drew Brees just bought his own pickleball team. But then again, who knows, maybe KD was just blowing off steam. He had a pretty crazy summer with all those trade rumors. What do you think?